Hello, let's start this class of life skills. In the last class, we have done the introduction of life skills with the definitions and the three main categories. If we recall that, the three main categories are cognitive skills, social skills, and negotiation skills. So there are some subcategories in all these main categories also. So let's discuss those subcategories. Let's take the first one as social skills. Okay, so social skills include self awareness skill, interpersonal relationship skill, effective communication skill, and empathy skill. So these are the subcategories of social skills. Okay, so the first subcategory of social skill is self awareness skill. To be conscious of one's own self is self awareness skill. To be conscious of one's own self, अपने खुद के लिए conscious होना ही self awareness skill है. It is an ability to understand one's own self. Self awareness skill is the means to identify a person's unconscious patterns and raise them in his or her consciousness so that he can be changed. This is a skill that makes a person conscious about his or her physical as well as cognitive functioning. Self awareness skill has to do with paying ongoing attention to our internal state, such as our moods and feelings, our beliefs and values, our behaviors, our attitudes, etc. This skill also includes about social competencies. Self-awareness skill involves a complicated set of information, knowledge pertaining to several areas of life, such as our emotions, our preferences, our intentions and goals, our values, our behavior, and some other things. It also includes awareness about our locus of control, about our personality type, and even about our social competence. It also includes awareness about our locus of control, about our personality type, and even about our social competence. Certain of the most perni- pertinent aspects on which we need to build up our self awareness are: there are some five aspects First one is emotional self-awareness. Second is behavioral self-awareness. Third is awareness locus of control. Fourth is awareness about personality types. And fifth is awareness about social competency. So we start with the first one, that is emotional self-awareness. Emotions is one of the areas where we need to build up awareness. Emotional self-awareness implies an awareness of what we think and feel and how we act in the present. In fact, our moods and emotions play a vital role in our lives. Emotional self-awareness gives one the awareness of what feelings are going in the mind, and it can also give him or her the understanding as how his thinking and feelings affect not only him also but others too. Second is behavioral self-awareness. One more important area of our life is our behavior. Quite a few of us may be aggressive in our behavior. In fact, aggression incidentally can be packet aggression and provoke hostility. Aggressiveness can even get out of control, invariably resulting in strained relationships. Aggression can also produce or being about non-cooperation and badly affect the aggressor. Hence, we need to think of such situations where negative thinking may change into positive and be able to relate effectively to people around us. The third one is awareness about locus of control. A person's perception as to the source of her fate is called locus of control. It is the degree of which people believe that they are the masters of their own destiny. There are two types here, external and internal. Those who believe that they are the masters of their own and accept reality and strive to find out ways to get out of their setbacks. This is about the internals. The externals believe that what happens to them is controlled by outside forces, such as stars, luck, or chance. One has to take his own decision and bring about the needed adjustment in his and take control of his life. Fourth one is awareness about personality types. Depending upon how one gets about one's task, personality type can be put under two categories: type A personality and type B personality. When a person is seen aggressively involved in a struggle to achieve more in less time, Such a person is said to be A type of personality. Persons having type B personality feel no need to display their accomplishments and never suffer from a sense of emergency with regard to time. After having known the characteristics of both types, one can bring about appropriate changes in his or her behavior and make life more effective and rewarding. The fifth and the last one is awareness about your social competency. Social competence constitutes number of skills such as the ability to find common ground, to establish rapport and minimize conflict. It is the ability to persuade, the influence others, and it is the ability to build positive relationships. Much of our success depends on the attitude of others towards us. When we become more and more sensitive with this aspect, we try to exhibit a better self control. Let's keep it till here. In the next class, we shall discuss the empathy skill, critical thinking skill, creative thinking skills. Okay.